everybody is
Maybe
blonde
if I
with
killed
blue eyes.
myself, it would work.
You
You
don't
know,
see
why
them
else
racist.
would
But as soon as it begins
someone
to
like
change,
Trump's goals
it
be
comes
to
out of
make
the
everyone
woodwork
say that they want to
very
kill
fast.
themselves?
And
He has,
that's a
well,
serious
why
cultural
are they on the
problem in
internet?
Europe.
They must
I'd
have
like to
wanted to
end
vote
because we're
for
very
me.
short of time with the question
They
maybe
saw me on
trying to
YouTube.
end on a
They must have
positive
been
note.
wanting
And
to
this is
Trump
from
me to
Robert
Trump them.
Light, and he says, what
But his
gives
goal
you
is
hope?
ultimately to
What's
say, why are
different
you on the
is
internet? If you're
a
happy,
couple of things we've
you know,
talked
why
about.
aren't you happy? If you were happy, you would
Latin
be on the
American
street,
independence.
not on the internet. But then you think, you know, what
That's
should
a
I do? Be on the street
historic
if I'm happy and I
event.
can't just go on the
We're
internet?
going to see it right
And
now.
you see him there and you
in
say,
the
why are
Summit
you?
of
He says, why are you
America's,
here?
meeting in Panama.
Noam Chomsky
And the
and
recent
uh,
hemispheric meetings,
Woody
the
Allen
United
and
States
George
has been
W. Bush
completely
and Jeffrey
isolated.
Epstein and
It's a
these kind of
radical
people are there
change
too. But
from
you know,
10 or 20 years ago when the U.S. just ran
an
it.
intellectual
In
like Noam
fact, the reason
Chomsky is
why Obama
thinking,
made
are you
his
mocking me? Do you think I'm
gestures towards
funny?
Cuba is to try to
Maybe if
overcome
Borat was interviewing me, it would be
American-U.S.
okay. But
isolation.
you like to
It's
mock
U.S.
people. I mean,
that's
are you
isolated
mocking me?
from
Do you
Cuba.
think I'm funny? Are you being sarcastic? Do you think I'm
And
stupid?
probably it'll fail.
Jeffrey
We'll
Epstein,
see.
Woody Allen,
The
George
signs of
W. Bush
optimism in
were
Europe
smart people, very
are
smart
Syriza
people. I mean,
Wadema.
smart on the level of like
There
Prince
is
Andrew and Prince
finally
William and
a
Harry.
popular
But to answer
uprising
the existential
against
debate on
the
Trump and whether or not
horrific,
people should just kill
destructive
themselves,
economic and social
it's like the worst
policies
thing to talk
that
about, but you
come
have to
from
try and
the
think about it. If
bureaucracy
you
and the
can't
banks.
just sit around on
And
the
that's
internet
very
and be
hopeful.
afraid
Should spread.
because a
Noam
monster
Chomsky,
is there and
many
he's trying
thanks
to
for being
hijack
with me.
YouTube and make your life insane. It's not a joke. He didn't get into the universities or get accepted as a speaker to them, but now he's saying he's smart because he knows that if our soul on the internet, if we're on the internet, if we are on the internet, it's because we're not happy, and he's the only way to help you out. But you don't feel like he's helping you. If you feel like he's a terrorist, and unfortunately, he represents the Bible and white people and America and Jesus and the internet itself, and there's nothing you can do for him to stop him from saving, trying to. There's nothing you can do for him or to stop him, unless, of course, there was a president that was willing to charge him with the serious military and judicial crimes, in that of which that he would be taken off the internet and given a home in a grave where he would not be able to seriously use the internet at all the time, and scare everyone and cause the problems that he creates when you make eye contact with him. And to say that at the least, if he becomes president again, but the problems he creates when you make eye contact with him, and that's to say the least. If he becomes president again, the Putin, that's another military unsavvy genius who thinks Ukrainians showing their dance moves and theater classes is a threat to Trump and the Christian values that Jesus never died for, that Jesus never said would offend him. Ayatollah Khamenei and Donald J. Trump have more in common than Putin and Lindsey Graham, or Putin and Hitler. Ukrainians are rejoicing that Trump is out of office. They used to be an artistic society, but now they are seriously suffering from the cause of war. They're mixing color and race within the notion of ideology of Americans' freedoms because Trump wanted to make Europe great. He wanted to make it a Christian age. He wanted to make it a Christian great. No money for arts, no respect for freedom of artistic things, for Jews, for Europeans. It's a shame if you wanted to see brainwashed loser population and movement in the theater, in the arts. Look at his presidency. Art was just his sheep mocking pictures and movies about him and his face and greed. Do you feel happy, Donald? I mean, do you like driving people to suicide and blaming that you're bringing Jews and Palestinians to safety, or that lying about your hatred of Hamas and Islamic terrorism is okay because you wanted to reign like Khamenei had or like Hitler had? But it was too tough because America was seriously full of free thinkers from Persia and Israel, other places that make you mad. Trying to brainwash people through genetics is like